guys, it's time for another episode of Hey Ember. My first question today is from a user called Mooinator3000 who asks, Hey Ember, what's your favorite game? Hey Mooinator, my favorite game would have to be Fable 2. The storyline was absolutely fantastic, full of twists and turns to keep you interested the whole way through, to the disastrous end. Not kidding, I cried when the puppy died. Vast unimaginable wealth, help millions of families whose husbands had been lost in the tower, or rescue my dog and sister. Well, that was easy. Thanks so much for your question, Mooinator. Next I have a question from Cody13434, who says, Hey Ember, have you ever thought of doing a subscriber gathering on Minecraft? Hey Cody, I do have a Minecraft server all to myself, but I've never actually considered holding a subscriber gathering on it. I have seen one that Yogcast did for Granny Bacon's funeral, and it seemed like a lot of fun. If you guys wanted me to do one, post some ideas in the comments. Perhaps if enough people are interested, I'll have to make my server more presentable to my subscribers. Thanks so much for your idea and suggestion, Cody. I'll have to look more into it in the future. The next question is from JoeAko1, who wants to know, Hey Ember, what do you actually look like? Hey JoeAko, I actually modeled my chibi girl Ember after me. I have long red hair, blue eyes, and I'm horribly short at around 5'2" inches and a half. Trust me, that half is important. Thank you so much for your question, JoeAko, and hopefully I cleared up that little mystery. My next question is from Experiment, who wants to know, Hey Ember, how many times do you get your lines wrong and have to retake them? Hey Experiment, as I'm sure you guys have guessed, I write out my lines before I even touch a mic, and I still have to redo every couple of sentences at least twice. Whenever I'm recording, there's always tons of interruptions, such as dogs barking in the background, me tripping over my own words, or even my lovely boyfriend in the background yelling, Kira, who the hell let you out of the kitchen? Well, maybe not that last part so much. Thank you so much, Experiment, for your question. The final question today is from a user called Calvin Winner, who says, Hey Ember, how did your interest of gaming start? Was it on a console or a PC game like WoW? Hey Calvin, let me give you a bit of background story. I have very caring parents who loved to always take me to the BX with them when I was about 6 years old. And me, being the caring daughter that I am, would always scream and whine and beg for everything as they were trying to shop. So what did they do? Well, as every kind parent would do, they sat me down on the Sega they had sitting out on display. Yeah, any of you remember what a Sega is? My interest of gaming started on a Sonic Adventure game before my parents invested in a black and white Game Boy for me, where I played Pokemon Red for hours upon hours a day. Thank you so much for your question, Calvin, but now my question. How did your interest in gaming start? And don't try to flatter me with, oh, it started when I began watching Ember Marketing. And that looks like all the questions I'll be covering for this episode. But leave me some more in the comments below, and you may find your question answered in episode 3. See y'all next time!